What's going on, y'all? This 85 Sports Talk, and I'm right back at y'all, with a recap of Morell versus Benevidez, David versus David. What a great performance. Pay-per-view. That pay-per-view's been very, very shaky, with the performances of a lot of these guys, especially in PBC as well. Definitely worth, paying for. Very action-packed fight. I'm gonna get to the undercard, which was a couple of them. I'll just get to a few. We start with Camille Moulton, third round knockout prospect, one of the best prospects in boxing. Definitely looked great out there. Looked composed. Looked sharp. He got a lot of experience, with just a little bit of fights under his belt, about 4 or 5. What could I say, man? Just a matter of time, for he, get the, being in contention. Definitely one of the best young guys in the game. Definitely, excited to see what he do in the near future. And I do think, I say in another year, he'll be competing for a title. He's definitely on the fast track, stepping up in competition. He looked very sharp. He looked very strong out there. Definitely showed composure. He looked a little better than he did defensively in this fight. I thought he got hit a little too much in the last fight. Definitely his team worked on that, got that together. It ain't too much to say, man. He just put on a dominant performance. I'm definitely be looking out for him and definitely always going to show some love to him. So shout out to Martin and looking forward to seeing what you're doing next. And we're going to get with Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz, his fight. I don't know. I thought it was closer. Nah, the scorecards is pretty solid. 94, 93. One that was 98, 92, which was kind of head scratching, but either way, he came victorious with a unanimous decision. In my opinion, I didn't think he looked that good. I don't know. He is always a bunch of hype with him, which I don't understand. But his style is definitely, something that's liked. Very, very aggressive fighter. Come forward, definitely looking for the KO every single time. But I don't know. See what's next for him, man. It's just a mystery, because he get glorified for being this good fighter for beating Tank. Tank had an injured hand, and Tank won unanimously. So very, puzzling to me. But he continue, to get his airtime. So definitely keep looking to seeing, what he's going to do, in the future. So I'll be looking out for him. Now, the co-main, Brandon Figueroa, Stephen Fulton too. I was definitely looking forward to this because the first fight was a controversial decision, which I thought Fulton edged it out. Some people didn't think so. The rematch was definitely long overdue. It's been a while since the rematch happened. Fulton was dressed in some interesting attire, to say the least. Looked like some jean shorts and some Timbs. I don't know. It's kind of crazy to see that. But it definitely didn't have nothing to do with it. It didn't hinder his performance because he had a unanimous decision on Brandon Figueroa, which was very impressive because, the fight was so close the first time. You thought you would, see a very competitive fight going back and forth. But, what I seen, I feel like Stephen Fulton dominated and controlled the whole entire fight. And Brandon Figueroa, man, the jab, I don't know where the hell it was at. For you to be such a tall guy, rangy guy at that weight class, there's no way you should be, not using your jab. And I think that was the beginning of the end of him for that fight. Shout out to Stephen Fulton, man, for getting that W. I'm very happy that he got the W, after, a very courageous um, but devastating loss to him with NUA. I commend him for going over there in Japan, taking that fight. Um, he didn't have to, but, I would say dared to be great. But, what a comeback fight after his last performance. It definitely was not a good performance on that last Canelo undercard. Or Canelo Berlanga undercard. He definitely looked lackluster in that one, but this time he cleaned up everything. Shout out to Bozy, man, trainer. Got him together. He did everything he needed to do to get the W, man. And then he did it in a very, in my opinion, spectacular fashion. No knockouts or anything, but he completely controlled the fight. He dominated every round. Barely lost a round. Damn near clean sweep. So, shout out to him. I said last time, this fight would be very big for either fighter, as far as the confidence and getting that name back up. So, at the 120, at the 122 or the 126 division, featherweight, which is, Shoo in there. So, that's a fight that I would love to see. Going to be a very good matchup. So that's a very anticipated fight in the lower weight classes. So we'll see what happens as far as that fight is concerned. So we're going to get with the Morell versus Benevidez undercard. And like I said earlier, in the video, what a hell of a fight. Back and forth. Definitely, what I expected, a slugfest. And I think a rematch is warranted. David Morell, he showed a lot. He was very impressive. The knockdown was controversial that he got on against Benevidez. But, Benevidez, man, showed a lot of resilience in there, a lot of punching power. Both of them guys had a lot of punching power. In my opinion, I thought he hurt Benevidez a couple of times. But he didn't keep his feet on the gas. And, combine his shots and, just one shot, boom. But Benevidez, man, his punch output is crazy for, that size, man, a light heavyweight division. He's going to go on to face the winner of Bivol versus Beterbiev, which is going to be definitely a great fight, and it'll be for undisputed as well. So looking forward to that. Incredible fight. It definitely met my expectations. Is absolutely what I expected. David Morell, hold your head up. You put on a very good performance. Nothing to be ashamed about. Get in back in the gym. Work on a few things. I would say work on active aggression more. That's just my opinion, man. Who am I to, to say? I'm just a guy that, loves boxing and loves watching it and analyzing things. So looking forward, to this fight, the undisputed lightweight fight between Bivol Beterbiev and David Benevidez. Get rewarded with that, man. And, shout out to him for, saying, damn the Canelo shit. Carve your own lane and clear your own path, man. And continue to be great. And I'll be back with y'all, with an update on that. And, I'll be back, with more content. And shout out to Bridger Talk. We're going to be starting that up soon. Podcast Hub, Phil. And I'll be back real soon. So shout out to everybody, that subscribe, view. I appreciate y'all. And I'll be back with another one real soon. I'm out.